Going with Shivangi Sarda, analyst, equity derivatives and technicals, broking and distribution, and Motilal Oswal Financial Services. And Shivangi, hi, good afternoon, and thanks so much for joining us on the show. First up, give us your sense on where you believe the market is headed. We've seen a positive day yesterday after 10 consecutive days of cuts coming in. Today seems to be like we are going to sustain in the green. What's the outlook going ahead? Do you believe that we have bottomed out, and do you believe it's all good going for the market ahead?
Very good afternoon, Snehi and Shrishti. Thank you for having me. So we've seen that the markets have witnessed a comeback of the bulls, and of course we're all cheering to the greens. But we are facing some sort of resistance at 22,500 marks, which needs a lot of unwinding still yet to happen for the next fresh leg of rally to commence from here. Now, from the last three sessions, buying has been quite impressive. And the put call ratio has also improved with a cool off in the India VIX, which suggests that bulls are quite comfortable and buying at the support levels have been quite strong. Now, next, once the index crosses 22,500, next up, we could see 22,800 on the cards with a support of, 22,350 marks. So support is quite close, but overall, we are, witnessing good amount of buying. 22,250 would be an important make or break zone here. So with a support of 22,250 and an upside 22,800 marks, Nifty could be a good buy on decline strategy right now. Talking about Nifty Bank, we've seen that some of the heavyweights are not performing and they're jittering this index down. But overall, buying can be seen in the smaller banks, which have been emerging from the last 3 to 4 trading sessions. Now, PSU banks have started coming into action, which will be interesting to watch out for. But overall, we are witnessing some sort of a consolidative move over here in the banking index as compared to the broader market because of the lack of follow up that we are witnessing in the heavyweights. So, next up, levels that we're looking at is 49,250 for Bank Nifty and 48,000 as a support, which will be quite major. So, this is it for the indices. Both the indices, we have a buy and decline strategy, but with more conviction on the Nifty side.
All right, so that's the strategy on the index front. Hi, Shivangi. Good afternoon. Good to be speaking with you. But the clear theme emerging, Shivangi, today is the crude oil beneficiaries. It started a couple of days back with the OMCs. Now the paints and the tire stock specialty chemicals are joining the party. Give us a sense that amongst these, which is the segment that you believe can participate or do well more even from these levels?
So absolutely, there has been quite a lot of positive movement in our stocks and the related stocks as well. On my radar is actually MGL, which is a little offbeat, but from taking cues from this space is this counter, which has been witnessing excellent short covering move in the yesterday's session, and today also we've seen a good follow up from here. The stock has been consolidating from the last 14 weeks and getting ready to come out of its consolidative band. And the consolidation has happened at a lower base, which clearly indicates that the risk reward is quite favorable at these levels. We've seen a pullback from 1200 odd levels, which is quite favorable and positive. So recommending a buy here in MGL with a target of 1370 and a support of 1300 levels.
Okay, so MGL from the crude beneficiaries is what you're liking, Shivangi, but I also see that Tata Steel is on your radar. Tell us what's the rationale behind this and why you're recommending this stock as well.
Absolutely. So metal pack, especially the steel names, have been on radar, and Tata Steel specifically, we've seen that from the last 7 weeks, it has been forming, higher bottom, which clearly indicates that base is shifting higher. Supports are, now being bought into. From the last 2 sessions, we've seen volume along with the price surge, which confirms the buying interest. It's trading comfortably above its key exponential moving averages, which was acting as a resistance from the month of November. But now we've seen that it has surpassed that, and clearly, buying has been very strong here. So this one's on my radar for a target price of 155 levels and a support of 145.
those are the two calls coming in from Shivangi, a buy on MGL and Tata Steel. But Shivangi, talk to us about Reliance, because yes, of course, there have been brokerage note, but the stock after that recent up move is now holding on to the gains of 1.5%. Do you believe that more upside is likely in this one?
So talking about Reliance, of course, it's quite a reflection of the market, and we've seen that from the last two trading sessions there has been good amount of buying. But after the gap up opening today, we've seen some lackluster move. But the good part is that it is inching towards 1200 and getting ready to comfortably hold above the same. Now we're still yet to cross the third March high, which will then again start the fresh leg of rally. So once it crosses and holds above 1200, then we could see levels of round about 1235 odd levels. And 1180 would be an important support to watch out. 11, which is near about today's low as well. But this will act as a good support because we've seen good pullback move from these levels itself. So this will be my take on Reliance.
Thanks for that take on Reliance as well as the overall market outlook. On that note, we'll let you go. Once again, always a pleasure speaking with you on ET Now. But let's move on and talk about other.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.